Folks, this is a rare event at Vandy. Just the third time in the last 75 years that Vandy is hosting a ranked versus ranked game. Oh, and there's a lot of purple and gold that has come to Music City. Number 10 LSU, number 17 Vanderbilt. And the All-State playoff predictor, it frames the importance of this game. Yeah, the winner stays in contention, but look at what happens to the playoff percentages with a loss today.
He and his teammates got tight. They held on too tight. He said today we have to win the time of possession game. When we possess the ball, we're loose and free. That's when they're at their best, Tess.
Katie, Vandy won the toss. They elected to defer. Who has put forth a great effort with the winning ways here. 2nd and 10 for Nussmeier, as he's able to connect with Berrien Brown, the transfer from Kentucky. Tackle made by Longwell again. Nussmeier to the outside as he's looking to connect with Kyle Parker, and he does so for a Tigers first down.
Almost got to Garrett Nussmeier. He had to beat the blitz with the throw. Not a lot of velocity on this one, but he gets it out to Kyle Parker.
See the rush offense and the struggles that they have had. Of course, 2 tackles from last year off to the NFL from that offensive line. Nussmeier, as he's able to connect past midfield to Berrien Brown.
They wanted to get number 6 the ball more often. Good job here, just taking a hitch. The ball's out now, and a good accurate throw right.
Here's 3rd and 1. Barry, he will have the first down and more. Good opening drive continues for LSU. Damian Ramos will have the 48-yard attempt. Number 2 in all-time field goals made in LSU history. And he puts it through.
He's done a great job in the portal. He's done a great job on his staff. Completely different expectations at Vanderbilt now.
I had an interesting conversation with Coach a day ago about it. Here's Richardson on the return. Trey Richardson finds a seam. Would you look at Trey Richardson weaving his way all the way out near the 43-yard line. 2nd and 9, jet motion, play action off of it as they set up the screen. This is Stowers against that LSU defense, Katie, without a star. Bernard Gooden, defensive tackle, also out for LSU. Here's 3rd down and 4. Pavia. It is caught and complete to Cole Spence, the other tight end, and it's a first down Vandy.
This way here, and then the in routes coming right behind it. So that's the 2nd read in the progression. And how about the stretch from a 6'7" tight end? And he
Pavia gets a 4-man rush as he is able to connect with Stowers.
5'10", it's not always easy to see. This makes it a lot easier. Then you've got Stowers outside. Really nice route.
Pavia. This is what he can do, and he's got a lot of green space to do it as Pavia gets it all the way down to the 1-yard line.
10-pounder, he never slides. He puts his body on the line.
Under further review, ruling on the field for the touchdown.
And looking at that angle there, Joe, I think he's a bit short of the end zone. I know it was called a touchdown on the field, but it looked as though he got tackled and his knee goes down there, and the ball is definitely short.
I mean, you could hear
of the end zone.
You could hear by my voice as to what I thought from all the way up here. But one of the officials on the far side. And here he comes, but they pick him up. Nussmeier downfield and gets it complete for a first down to Berrien Brown.
It's coming here, and he just stays poised. He just works himself up, does a nice job getting his feet back underneath him. I got to say, Joe, I know the coaches talked about they think he's beyond the oblique injury early in this game. He looks like he's throwing it.
Here he is toe-to-toe with the best in the SEC now the past couple of years. Barry on 2nd and 9, a very strong run in the closing moments here. BK's LSU offense to open up this 2nd quarter. Nussmeier being chased back, but he's able to connect with Green, and into the end zone goes Trey Des Green. The entire Vandy defense got sucked up, and Trey Des Green went right past them.
Nobody keeps an eye on Green. Kind of a delayed drag route, and Nussmeier just held the ball until the last possible second before getting it to his 6'7" tight end. who has been such a weapon for LSU in the red zone and in the fringe area like what you saw right there.
Alexander with a good block, and he kept his balance to dive ahead. Let's get back into that conversation about Vanderbilt and what they do. 3rd down and 6. Pavia, pressure off the edge, but he gets to the outside of Harold Perkins, who tries to chase him, and Pavia strides out for a 1st down.
Woodland coming out here. He's got Perkins coming right here, and Pavia just shows his quicks. He's able to break the contain, and there was no hesitation. Actually outruns Perkins, one of the faster linebackers in all of college football. Pavia showing off that athleticism.
Jesse, we have done so many LSU games during 2nd and 8 from midfield. Pavia sidearms it to Stowers.
Focuses on Stowers. Just a nice job here. You think it's getting spit outside wide? There's a big zone and a big hole for the tight end to sit down in.
5 and 1. Number 17 in the country. Pavia. He's going to run it again.
Now he is screaming right here, coming in, trying to get that handoff, and Pavia just holds on to it and breaks the contain. You've got to cage Diego Pavia. And
bulked him up, gained 40 pounds a year ago, and Gooden is a dynamic defensive tackle they don't have today. 2nd down and 8. Pavia, as he goes with the shallow cross to Spence again inside the 10, looking to high hurdle his way to a 1st and goal over Harold Perkins.
Very last possible second. He's out here blocking against Jack Pyburn, and then he clears it, and he literally does almost hurdle Harold Perkins here. He's 6'7". By the way, Joe, this has been a tight end fest early in this game. Vanderbilt's tight ends, Spence and Stowers. Trey'Dez Green, we've already seen with a
Alexander straight ahead is in. 4th down, touchdown, Cedric Alexander.
Locked up with Walter Mathis right in the middle, number 53. He's able to clear up that space for Cedric Alexander. Great effort.
19 yards on the reception by Green. He got pressure. Nussmeier kept his footing, goes shallow underneath, and Green gets free of the initial would-be tackle.
To get it done. Here he is on a drag route. It's the same kind of idea of what he scored on the last possession, and you're just trying to hold on to a leg. He's just so long and athletic and strong, and nobody covered the running.
4th and 1. 4th down and 1. Pavia. He is sacked. That was from their own 44 as West Weeks tears him down.
You see his brother Weeks there hyping him up. 33, he gets cut and gets lined up. It's a great job in the back end of coverage. There's nowhere for Pavia to go with the football. Great instincts, great closing speed by West Weeks, getting a massive sack, now giving the football back to Nussmeier in this offense.
Nussmeier, they pick up the pressure, gets rid of it, and gets it complete for a 1st down to Thomas.
Early, it's coming right in his kitchen. He just gets this thing way out to the left there. It's a nice throw with an arc, really lobbed it outside, but
see Brian Kelly talking things over with his quarterback. Of course, there have been great concerns with the offensive production this year for LSU. And now the 42-yard attempt by Damian Ramos.
The first half of this year, the script has been flipped, and they need this offense to really come awake. I think they're doing better in this game.
Here's Trey Richardson on the return. Good coverage as he's met at the 21-yard line. 39 seconds in that one timeout for Diego Pavia as he's going to launch it downfield, and he gets it complete to Sherrill.
Great job.
Junior Sherrill with the reception. 46-yard attempt for Taylor. Great lift and rotation, and right on through, and well managed in the final seconds by Clark Lee's offense and Diego Pavia. Cedric Alexander, he had a 4th and goal touchdown run himself. Alexander went for 8 yards to open up this second half. And now the jet motion as they do give it to Richardson. And Richardson kept his balance and breaks a tackle for extra yardage. It's a first down.
The defense, but in order for it to work, you got to hand it off sometimes. You got to make sure the defense plays you honest and knows that Richardson, who ran a...
They're down and 2. And that is where they will run with the option and the pitch to Young. And here goes M.K. Young. Jump play, doors.
Pyburn's going to have to take the QB, which pitches it out here. Watch the key block by Stowers. He's made some good plays here catching the football, but you just got to get a hat on a hat. He's able to occupy the defender. That's A.J. Halsey on the back end. They run to the right side.
That was their fourth 20-plus yard chunk play of the afternoon. 28-yard run as the jet motion here with Richardson as he gets to the outside for a good gain.
That's where his eyes go. Number 7, you got the lead block by the running back. Just needs to get a piece of him to allow the speed.
Alexander.
Man.
Somehow, some way, he dragged Harold Perkins ahead for a gain.
He shoots this gap with his speed, but you see the tough one-cut running style of Cedric Alexander. Great job getting that first down. And
what a matchup we have here in Nashville. Running back and linebacker. Here's the option. Here's Alexander looking for anything as he just lowers the shoulders to the 4-yard line.
And just get a body somewhere. Watch number 2. Pitches it, and now he turns upfield, and he gave a little bit of a shoulder to Harold Perkins. Not much, but...
Pavia to the end zone, wide open touchdown, Cole Spence. 24-13 right now, Jess.
Whether it's out in the field or down in the goal line, Spence and Stowers making their presence felt. Diego Pavia is feeling it. All the momentum on Vandy's side. LSU has got to answer when we come back.
Nussmeier. As he gets it complete, and this is Aaron Anderson.
30 pounds to this linebacker, Langston Patterson. He gives him everything he's got just to give Garrett Nussmeier the extra 1/10 of a second.
Juwan Johnson motions out. Nussmeier driven back, trying to spin free, and somehow gets it to Thomas. And Thomas maintains his footing. Xavier Thomas, oh, what a play! A 62-yard touchdown by Thomas. Incredible play.
Man, right in his face there. It flutters out into the hands of the Mississippi State transfer. And this is a guy who's taken 2 kicks to the house and a punt to the house in his career. So dangerous in the open field. Bouncing off a
2-point attempt here. Nussmeier looking right on the slant, and he gets it to Green. And just like that, the Tigers roar.
And a fantastic play call by LSU, Joe.
92 yards on that drive. 24 points. They feel like they optimize their possessions and limit LSU's, but you just have the sense this game is taking a very different tone as Cedric Alexander drives ahead.
Going to the strong side over here, they're just collapsing this whole side of LSU's D-line. The bigger bodies, that time lined up on the right side.
Second down, Pavia able to stay. And then he pumps, and then he's going to run it himself, and he tried to leap ahead.
Every time number 2 takes the football, because this guy absolutely will never slide. 5'10", 207 pounds. He's just putting his body on the line. And when you hear coaches talk about how a guy galvanizes a team, when you do stuff like that.
They got stopped and a turnover on downs last time in this spot. It is 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Pavia, 4th and 1. What magic does he have left? Are you kidding me? M.K. Young dashing and dancing and getting a first down.
Look at everybody from LSU going to the right.
It's LSU. Please reset the game clock to 3 minutes, 36 seconds. 3-3-6.
Jet motion, they fake it. They hand off on the inside with M.K. Young instead, who's tackled by Weeks. 2nd and 4. Pavia. He gets it to Sherrill. And let's see where they mark this. Another first down for Vandy. Pressure off the edge. He steps up, and now he's going to run for the end zone and score. Diego Pavia. Courageous fourth down conversion. But in the end, Pavia just being a gamer. Touchdown run, 10-point lead. Now the Vanderbilt head coach with a massive opportunity for his team here in the fourth quarter. Nussmeier and LSU, and here goes Green again. What a dangerous weapon for the Tigers. First down.
Yeah, Nussmeier's making good decisions in this game. When you see you on that side to potentially chip.
Here's 3rd and 6, and Durham breaks free. Caden Durham tackled inside the 5, and LSU is back in business.
That time they brought
for the short field goal attempt to try to make it just a touchdown margin. As he puts it through. So a 7-point lead now for Vanderbilt. Now they turn it over to Garrett Nussmeier in the Tigers offense. And Nussmeier sacked. Nussmeier is brought down. Zaylen Wood was there.
And he absolutely bull rushed DJ Chester. I mean, you can't do it any better than this right here. Literally just runs right through the backup left tackle of LSU. Had no chance, did Nussmeier. And Katie's been doing a great job all game reporting on and updating us on Tyree Adams, their starting left.
So they try to get it into space right away, and it's a tackle for loss as Johnson was brought down by Mark Davis.
Well, they went empty. Vanderbilt just put 8 guys in the back end, and nobody blocked the outside defender, Mark Davis. Look at that. You got 2 tight ends out there, 2 big guys.
Second punt. And he drives this all the way back, and Height returns it. And Height makes the most of it as he makes it all the way over the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts remain for LSU. Of course, we do have the 2-minute timeout as well. As Young finds a seam. M.K. Young anchored down.
Cade McConnell, the quick guard, gets a great down block right here, and then they pull the strong guard, Chase Mitchell, the other way, and that creates the seam. And M.K. Young, stepping in for an injured and banged up Cedric Alexander, hits the Jets, gets into the second level, and a massive explosive play now has Vandy at the 15-yard line.
Pavia, he's going to run straight ahead. Pavia, first down, Vandy.
And it's smart to go down because now the game is over. He understands exactly how much clock is left. You get that first down. Again, LSU gets out of their pass rush lanes. It has killed them over and over in this game.
Hey, Vandy is 6-1 for the first time since 1950. Today was the first time that Vandy was a favorite against a ranked team. And Coach Clark Lee.
You want this, you got that.